are making our own story as we go.
Hi, welcome to Your Dream Day podcast. I'm Kathy Peach Lucas with Your Dream Day, and today I'm here with Christy Bullock of Brides Mafia, and we're going to talk about mimosas.
Yes.
Mimosas. Mimosas.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the mimosas all about?
Mimosas with the Mafia. So it's our wedding show that's coming up on March 23rd, which is a Sunday. So a little bit different than what we've done in the past. We've always been that after hour show. So if you've heard of the after hours, we're now Mimosas with the Mafia.
Well, what's great is it's from 12 to 3
Yes.
at Memorial Hall
Correct.
on March 23rd.
Yep.
And people can go to church, and then they can pray for help with their wedding, and then they can actually go to the wedding show and get it.
Yes. Yeah. We're all about that ease, making sure that, people can come. It's a one-stop shop and get it done.
Well, and there's no cost to go, correct?
That's correct. It's free.
You can't get any better wedding planning than that.
Yeah, what are you going to find really in your wedding that's free? Like when you're planning, let's be honest.
Well, and it's also what's great about wedding shows is they're a nice change of pace from scrolling through TikTok and Instagram Reels, because that's what a lot of couples are doing now is they're going on TikTok and Instagram Reels to get ideas for their wedding, which ideas and brainstorms are great. They're like a Pinterest board, but translating those to in-person, talking to the vendor,
right?
That's where a wedding show can really come into play.
Right. And that's what we are here for. We are your Pinterest board that comes to life. So you walk in, you've got decor, you've got vendors building out booths to show you really what they can do, not just a photo of something. So immerse yourself within that scene and be like, this is what my wedding could honestly feel like. And it's exciting to watch the couples come and it all you start to see it come together. Because I'm sure that, if you've been engaged for a little bit, you've gone to the other big shows, but we're not like those. We are all about, getting you into who you are going to be and telling your story on your wedding day. And that's what our vendors are there for, to really showcase what they can do.
Your dream day.
Your dream day. That's right.
Well, and it goes back to, one of the themes for the show is personalization. You want to talk a little bit about the personalization people can expect?
So you can personalize your dress with Renee Grace Bridal, which is going to be super exciting. She has little cutouts of dresses and can show you what all you can do. And the dresses she has for here in the store today is just absolutely stunning. And what's so cool is you pick what you want on your dress. So it's not just going in and picking one off of the shelf. Always, like you have at some of the other stores around town, you can really sit down with her, personalize it. It's such a unique experience. We're excited to have them a part of the show again. And then also personalizing, your wedding photography, your catering menu, your desserts, which I'm so excited for, even your bartending. Specialty drinks are still huge. Do you want an espresso martini? Do you want a mimosa? We're going to have it all. But you can personalize with the bartenders that are going to be at the show to really set the theme for your wedding.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And people can taste as well.
Absolutely.
So there'll be catering there.
There will be catering
samples.
Yes, we make sure that we cover all of those.
Well, what are some tips of something that someone should do when they go to a wedding show? Especially, what's nice about the Mafia show is it's a little more intimate as opposed to the large ones that they've seen up to this point at convention centers.
Correct.
So what are some questions that they can be asking vendors during shows like this?
Yeah. So, first and foremost, you want to make sure that the vendor is available for your date. If you don't have a date, that's fine. Still come out, because that's going to be the next thing in your planning. Just get to know their personality, especially people who are with you all day. Photography, videography, wedding coordinator, you need to make sure that you mesh well. They're going to set the whole tone for the day. If you're having a great time with your photographer and videographer, that's going to show in your photos. If your wedding coordinator and you are button heads, that's not going to, go very well. So you want to make sure that you really like them. So really meeting that face-to-face person, getting their expert advice, talk to them. They do this every day. You've probably not planned a wedding, or maybe you've planned one before, but you still might need that guidance to see what it is that you are wanting to achieve. So really that one-on-one talking with them. Don't just run by the booth. They're nice. I promise they won't bite you. We're all there to help you and plan your day the best way possible and make sure that it's, it goes off just smooth. So if you want, you can create little like address labels, so you don't have to sit there and write your name. So you can put your name, your date. If you have a wedding venue and a date, that's great on there. Your email, your phone number, ways that they can get in touch with you. So that way you're not writing it down 50 different times, and then you can just stick it on their sheet, whatever.
And it's legible.
And it's legible. That's the problem. You don't want to miss out on a winning something because you can't read it.
Look like a Y.
That's right. So there will be exclusive discounts. I'm sure that vendors will be giving. There's a $500 giveaway that day for a honeymoon. There's a $10,000 vacation giveaway that you can register for that day. And then also
I can get married again.
Okay, let's go.
Just don't tell Jimmy.
And then everybody that comes gets a $100 credit towards Susan's Getaways and Dreams Vacation. So right there, walking in the door, you get $100 from them.
You're already ahead of the game.
You're already ahead of the game. And we're going to have some swag bags, which have like some fun little things in it. Gift certificates to different vendors. Also some freebies. I can't really say yet, but there's some really cool, nice little hair products and stuff that we've got in there from a big name company. So yeah, it's gonna be really fun.
And I like those swag bags because they're pink.
Oh yeah.
They say Your Dream Day podcast on it, which is why we're so glad you're tuned into us.
Yes.
Well, and I was just thinking about what you were talking about with the reason why wedding shows are so great is that you get a chance to know the vendors because you're going to be working with them so much behind the scenes on the day of the wedding. And you don't just speak as a wedding show producer, you also speak as a photographer.
Yes. Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah, that one-on-one getting to know my client is huge because then I can really figure out who they are and make that, show in their photos, whether they're a silly, couple together. We want to show those candid laughing moments, or, are they more like that, romantic type where, they just fall together perfectly. So like when we do engagement shoots, that's why we do engagement shoots, is to get to know them. This is kind of like, I say it's a trial run for the wedding day. This is a trial run for your wedding day. Come to the show, get to know them and meet them, talk with them, find out what it is that they do, whether it's dresses, food, video, you name it. And you're one step ahead, right there. Then you can start talking about packages and, all the fun stuff that goes into it.
The other thing that's so great about wedding shows is that it's an outing.
Yes, it's so fun.
And you don't just want to come with just your fiance.
No,
bring your entourage.
Bring the guys, bring the family. It's fun for everybody, and there's something for everybody. I mean, even the dads love because there's cake, and there's drinks and there's food.
And we don't have to worry about football this time of year.
That's right. I know. Yep, that's true. But bring your friends. You can get dressed up, you can dress down. Come as you are, have a great time.
That's one thing that we do see at wedding shows a lot, where it's almost like they dress up like they do for the bachelorette party.
Yeah.
They'll wear like these sashes.
Well, we'll give you a sash and a veil. We've got all that covered, so
fun.
Don't worry about that.
But, seriously, get dressed up, make fun t-shirts.
Yeah.
And wear sashes. And
we see like pins that say like bride, groom, engaged, whatever. It's super fun.
Yeah. So it's an outing as well as something that's going to legitimately help you plan your wedding.
Oh, for sure.
And in theory, you could plan your entire wedding in one day.
One day. Done. Yeah. That would be so easy, wouldn't it?
Well, I would love that.
Let's do it. Then let's do it. March 23rd. Come on out and we'll plan your wedding.
That's right. March 23rd at Memorial Hall. To get tickets, go at abridesmafia.com and you can get your tickets right there and register. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is Kathy Peach Lucas. Happy planning.